Hi, Shiloh and Paul. This is your first video feedback to your first journal submission. I just read it and I want to discuss a few things with you. In particular, that your paragraph doesn't quite meet what we're trying to look for here. And that's for two reasons. The first reason, which is maybe just something to know, it's we call it journal because of the, let's say, weekly fashion in which we submit them. But as I said before, this is by no means a Dear Diary type prose that we're trying to write here, but it is a strictly academic piece of writing in which, for example, the connection between our miserable current situation and 18th century music is just not appropriate. Okay, so just stick to the contents of what we're talking about in class, and try to focus on that. The other more serious problem I see here is that this paragraph does not adhere to the format that we talked about in class, and that's really very well explained in the very thorough handout that I gave you from the academic writing textbook. Particularly in that the first sentence here is not a topic sentence, and the sentences that follow are not really supporting sentences. And there is no real conclusion. Part of it is because of problem number one, and that's fine. But I just want to draw your attention to the fact that this assignment is to a great extent about formalities of academic writing. So it's basically trying to, as strictly as possible, employ a model, because the model is really expected for any type of academic prose, be it term paper, be it an application essay for graduate school. All of these things are kind of expected to follow the guidelines that we talked about. Okay, and so first and foremost, once you know what you're saying in your paragraph, you need to find a topic sentence that basically functions almost like a contract with the reader, in which you commit to A, what the paragraph is about, and B, what it discusses in particular. Okay, and those are the two things that we call the topic and the controlling idea. When you go back to the sample paragraph in the handout about gold, it said gold is a precious metal, and it is prized for several important characteristics. So it has told us that the paragraph is about the precious metal gold, and that in particular it will discuss its characteristics that it's praised for. And that's what your first sentence here doesn't. It's merely a statement. Was the concert scene was becoming very busy, and you do that also. And I'm not sure if it's maybe the misunderstanding of what this text is supposed to be. It all reads in terms of tone, very colloquial, and I get that you're trying to be witty, but this assignment is really not about that. It's really about the digesting in an academic fashion the content that we cover in class. Okay, So please go back and review the paragraph model, and for the next journal submission, really try to organize your content into this model, and try to be as specific and as factual and as little colloquial as possible. The other thing is, please, if you don't know how to spell something, just look it up in a dictionary or something. I mean, this spelling of connoisseur is not even close, I would say. And when Word underlines it red, then something for sure is wrong. And at this point in a college education, it's just really expected that terms and names are just spelled correctly. Okay. If you have any questions or need more assistance, just let me know. But please go back, rewatch the video of writing day 1, study the handout, really look at it very thoroughly, and also do the exercises that are in that handout, which you find on Blackboard, obviously, and then try a new attempt in journal number 2. Good luck, and I see you soon. Bye.